Memories warm you up from the inside, but they also tear you apart. Haruki Murakami, Kafka on the Shore. This is Smitty's Streams. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Smitty Streams. I'm your host, Smitty, and tonight we're going to continue to play through Ether 1. Now, we started this game last week, and we've been having a lot of fun with it. It is a first-person mystery game where we are either a scientist or a patient placed inside the mind of another scientist or patient. We haven't gotten it really clear yet, and through this software interface, we're helping this person with their dementia by unraveling memories, and we're trying to discover something, but we're not entirely sure what. We haven't gotten to that point in the story yet where we've been given all the puzzle pieces, but we are certainly collecting them, and we're finding more out about what we can as we go through. This game is available on Steam, and again, it's called Ether 1. So I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to pick right back up and get right back into this game. So we're going to dive right back in. So this was the very next part of the story that we were about to get into, and we had recently gone through another memory fragment. We unlocked it, and now we're tossed back in here. We have this handy new lantern that will unravel locked memories or pieces of memory that we need to take care of. So I'm going to head out this way because I think I already see some... Oh, I thought I saw a ribbon. Ah, there's the ribbon. So we're going to head out this way.
I used to do my paper round through here.
Well, that's nice to know. Here's the ribbon. A douche.
You know, when I was a young doctor, there was a lot that I thought I knew, and there was little I wouldn't have done to prove myself. Ambition. Something I had in abundance, and has always pushed me to the far corners of science. I'm aware that some of these procedures are a little experimental in nature.
No kidding.
Yet surely it's right to sacrifice a few for the majority.
You think? Alright, that's a recorder. I don't think we need any of that. Now, there are things around here that we are supposed to be gathering and putting back in place, which I can only assume is analogous to helping this person restore their memories and all the disparate pieces that have been scattered all over the place. I will say that this world is getting progressively odder as we continue on. Almost like the mind that we're in is fighting back against us. Now, I will say that we have been given a lot of codes. Now, there are projectors scattered throughout this world that we must reassemble by solving these little mysteries as we can. They're not necessary to complete the plot of the game, but we will try and get as many done as we can. So, nothing available to us in that house. Let's see what we have here.
The lost
Hello?
car keys finally turn up on the table by the front door.
The only doctor for 12 miles. This was a busy surgery. It says here, support doctors would have to be telegraphed weeks in advance, just so she could take a week's holiday.
This looks very similar to the thing we signed ourselves in on when we first came into the laboratory. Now, remember, pieces of the laboratory are starting to work their way into this world. Like we saw posters earlier. Ooh, that is locked. We saw pieces working their way into, like, posters or chunks of memory that we saw when we first got here. Let's see. Yep, nothing there. Can we go in here? Yes. Hello. What is this? This is a piano tuning key. It's a working piano. There's 2 pianos. Oh yeah. Anything in the drawers? Any peppers? Peppers? Papers, please? No, no papers? Okay, no papers. Anything upstairs? Yeah, whiskey. A Geeter. I saw pill bottles around here. I wonder if that is also reminiscent of our person that we are attempting to help. Oh, paper. I see paper. Make sure to check the date on the milk. Now remember, some of these papers we've also been finding seem to be notes that someone would leave for themselves if they were indeed suffering from dementia, because they would forget things and just have to have them written down for them so they can remember. Just to do the daily things. Another ribbon.
Pinwheel Village was said to have the best May Day festivals across the region. You know what? I've never actually been to a May Day festival.
Well, neither have I. That is where we are similar. Now, this is obviously... We don't want to go back in there. We still have some stuff to do here. I still think we have plenty of ribbon pieces to find in this area. Well, hopefully we can get through them and find them all. Now, this looks like the center of town. Ah! Yep, there's a ribbon piece.
Can I be honest for a moment?
Sure.
I'm beginning to suspect that I may have been too cavalier in my approach.
Oh?
In fact, I'm certain I have. But these are new frontiers. Don't you understand? There's no second chance with this. I have one chance, and you're it. I don't trust often, but I have faith that you're going to complete this task, and you're going to do it with grace.
This is what's weird. I don't think I'm the first restorer, that's what they call me, to dive into this patient, this Jean. And I'm wondering why. I wonder if she's doing this surreptitiously, outside of what everyone wants her to do. I don't think people want her to be diving into this person. And for some reason, she really needs me to make sure that I accomplish my mission here. I have so many orders I can't keep up. I'm grateful for the business, though, considering how things have been going financially. I've just finished an order from Sean V. He wanted an extra special one for his wife for the May Day celebrations. Such a cute couple. And that's my phone. I'm just going to go ahead and mute that bad boy. So, this village, we've learned, is the village where the coal miners were that got trapped and were killed in the mines near here. And one of the individuals... so clocks have no hands. It's odd. One of the individuals we learned went crazy because of what happened in the mines. So hopefully we learn more of the story. Well, let's check this logbook here.
Is it me or does this carpet smell?
Maybe you smell. Maybe it's you. Room number 1, Miss Smith. Number 3, Mr. Bissell. Number 4, Mr. and Mrs. Francis. Number 5, Mr. Jones. Number 6, Mr. and Mrs. Taylor. I think we have a lot of rooms we're going to explore here. So let's head up and check them out. Okay, we got a nice little bar area. Paper? Nope, okay. Ah, this is nice. Who's that, Brad Pitt? I don't know who that is. Obituaries. Oof. Sean V. A feeling that's a... This Sean V is, I have a feeling a large part of what's going on here. Okay, nothing in there. Bibble? Oh. Actually, I want to hold on to the knocker. Close that drawer. Nothing. Wallet? Ah. 1410. Well, we're going to get out our trusty dusty notepad here. Hopefully my notes weren't obliterated. Whew, okay. They were not, which would have been extremely bad. So, we now have wallet. 1410. And hopefully we can find out, remember, who room this actually is. This was room what? This was room blank. Room blank, yes. I'm assuming that's room 1. So do not disturb.
Wow. Look at that sunset.
It's a bathroom. It's not a sunset. Crazy kid. Barbara, Pinwheel is beautiful. You must come with me one day. I'm staying in room number 5, which is a little smaller than I'm usually used to, but the view is great. I can see down over the town square and the May Day celebrations. The toilet is down on the first floor, though, and it gets very cold in the night by the sea. Anyway, hope to see you soon. Ben J. Good old Ben J. Hello. Oh, that leads outside. Well, no, we're not outside yet. Room number 2, Inn Manager Peter Disler. Oh ho. We have dials. Can I put an extra dial there? Aha! Let's see. Does 1410 work? Son of a gun, it does.
Andrew was the oldest brother, and the most mischievous by far. Rob usually did whatever he was told, and Harry was too young to argue back. Did you ever hear the story of the knocker? Andrew asked in a sinister tone. The knocker? His brothers replied, looking at Andrew skeptically.
Never heard of it.
Yes, it lives in the mine past the dock. Legend has it that an old man went into the mine once looking for his dog, and some strange crystal in there changed him. Changed him into what? Rob inquired, already far too interested for his own good. Andrew's face grew wide and animated. No one knows, because everyone who sees him dies.
Of course.
But apparently, he knocks on the wall with a massive stick, and if you hear it, it means he'll get you. Then what happens? Asked Rob, nervously.
Well, that's it? That's all I get? Well, that was anticlimactic. Let's check our books. Hitting the fresh sea air today did me a lot of good. George took us out into the bay for a spot of casual fishing. A good chance to unwind and get things off our chest. George mentioned that his daughter's friend Thomas had been having a rough time since his mother left, and that he and Ellen had been quite worried about his welfare recently. I hope the lad is all right. It's not right for someone so young to have to deal with his father's demons. Nobody ever keeps anything good in their closets. Ooh, paper? Paper? No, okay. Well, we found that. What else have we got around here? Entry 1 of 10. I have been told by my doctor that keeping a journal about my workshop work will be beneficial for my treatment even at this early stage. In this morning's workshop, I painted for the first time in around 5 years. My doctor was indeed right. I felt incredibly relaxed as I sat there in that light and breezy room, brush on paper. It reminded me of a long time ago when I used to paint professionally. I have struggled in remembering my most recent work, but I do remember that long ago I produced a painting that overlooked Pinwheel Harbor, tracing the coastline all the way to St. Paul's Lighthouse. A deep sense of inspiration was felt when this memory was rediscovered, like an old photo album in the attic. It made me feel good again. It's nice to feel good. Don't disturb. Well, okay, we're not going in there. Do not disturb. Right, we're not going in there. How about this one? Hello? Knock, knock. I'm here to steal your stuff. Anybody? Stuff? No? No stuff? How about you? No, but we do have another phone. A mysterious modern phone. Let's hear it.
Hey, remember the old days? I'd call, you'd answer, we'd talk. After that, neither of us would have to worry about what was going on. It's a stupid question. I'm not trying to spy on you, but a status report would be good from time to time.
So this person's obviously very concerned about us in the real world, leaving us messages and the like. What do we have here? A piece of dry white toast. Note. Mr. Jones, I've put some extra pillows here in case you need them in the night. I know how uncomfortable that bed can get. And that seems to be... Oh, that seems to be everything we can discover up here in this building. So let's head out the front door. The Pinwheel Inn. And let's see what we have over here. Paper. Do you remember when we first bought this house and there was a single apple tree growing in the front yard? Can you believe how far that one tree has taken us? Happy anniversary. Aww. Whoa. Arush.
Did I ever tell you that my sister suffered from dementia?
You didn't mention it.
She was only 28 years old when she was diagnosed.
That's sad.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you how incredibly rare that is. It sparked something in me, a longing to find a cure, and with that I began to focus my research on dementia, eventually leading me here. Had my experiments been around at the time, I'm sure we could have prevented the inevitable. I'm sure we could have saved her. She died when she was 39. You would have liked her.
Would I? Interesting. I think I've cracked it. A new cider recipe to revive our business. Sorry about the mess. I'll clean it up before dinner. Well, whoever was in here made apple cider. We got a nice little basement to go down into. Anything lurking down here? Nothing of note? Okay. Well, back up we go. We didn't check upstairs yet. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Here we go. These rooms are incredibly small. Fishing. Hitting the fresh sea air today did me a lot of good. George took us out into the bay for a spot of casual fishing. Good chance to unwind and get things off our chest. George mentioned that his daughter's friend Thomas had been having a rough time since his mother left, and that he and Ellen had been quite worried about his welfare recently. I hope the lad's all right. It's not right for someone for so young to have to deal with his father's demons. Didn't we read this already? Huh. I don't know why we find that twice. Talking about father's demons and whatnot. I wonder if that's code for us. Alright, so we just came from here. We found a memory there. That's locked. What do we have over here? Paper. Instructions. Shower. Turn the dial that is underneath the shower head to number 6. Wait for the water to warm up. Check it with the back of your hand. When you feel it is safe, you can enter the shower. When finished, ensure the dial underneath the shower head is turned to number 0. And that's another instruction for someone with dementia. Oh, I see. So, Fields, that house we were in when they were talking about the anniversary.
There's something missing in life.
Don't have a key.
This was up for sale at the time of the event.
Event.
The economy was changing, and a decline in milling in Pinwheel meant that fewer people were visiting the village.
Uh-huh. What do we have here? Father Wolstenholme. There's a fire going. Interesting. A little mess. Paper. Paper. A new friendship. A young man came to visit me today. Rather than me offering advice, it was he who enlightened my day. He spoke of an exciting journey he was going to go on one day away from Pinwheel. He spoke very fondly of his best friend, a girl named Jean. Ah, Jean is the person whose mind we are in. His maturity also surprised me and was well aware of the underlying issues facing Pinwheel's future. I think his father is a miner, although he didn't speak too much about him. He seemed to avoid any conversation heading in that direction. He is a positive young man. I look forward to our continued friendship. Ah, so, and a memory. Boom.
Listen. Whatever you may think of me, you're doing a fantastic job here, Thomas. Without you, none of this would have been possible. We wouldn't be this close. I hope that you can find it in your heart to trust me, and to believe when I say that I want to get you out of there as much as I want to save this mind.
Interesting. So, this is interesting. So we have 3 realities facing us right now, and they're merging. So we have the real world, we have Thomas's mind, who's a little fractured, and we have Jean's mind. So I have a feeling that we're having a difficult time starting to separate these 3 realities. Interesting. And here. Can I start you? No? Okay. As if we go over here. Barrels of apple cider. Locked door. That doesn't help us. I want to get in there. But I don't have a key. I don't have a key. Well, looks like we have a church over here.
Some memories are buried deep inside and can never be forgotten.
Oh?
The ringing of the church bells could be heard for miles around. Weddings, funerals, or the call to Sunday service. Different occasions calling for a different melody.
What is that? Oh, and here's a broken projector. Huh. What's over this way? Toolbox and a light. Nothing interesting there. This is where we came in. Oh, party. A Bible. Let's see what the sermon was this week. The support for the church by the faithful people of Pinwheel has been astounding since the end of the war. The collection baskets are filled with charity every single Sunday, allowing us to provide support through faith like never before. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. Mark 12:31. Reverend Hemingway. Hemingway. Interesting. You know, a lot of the names that we've come across have been like really famous people, like the guy with the Alexander Graham Bell for the phone, Hemingway, a writer. I wonder if this piano's out of tune. Piano is out of tune. We saw a piano tuning thing. Remember where we saw that? Let's see if we can track that down. Where did we find that piano tuning thingamabobber? Oh, darn if I can't remember now. No. Is it around here? No, this is the inn. Oh, darn. Is it in here? No. Oh, poop. Where was that? Oh, this is going to annoy me. I should have picked it up. It was so plainly needed to be used. Yeah, I didn't even think to pick it up. Yes, we get it. You're humming. Is it up and over this bridge? This is where we started the episode, I believe. We're gonna hear her humming again.
Okay, how about this one? Why do milking stools have 3 legs? Because the cows have the udder.
Oh. Well, now we're gonna start getting bad jokes, huh? I know I saw a piano tuning tool. And I can't remember where I left it. And that's my bad. Okay, this is where we learned that what's her name's sibling also died of dementia. This is heading back towards the cider house. Now, I need to find where that piano tuning thing, because I think that might be what will fix the projector there. Maybe it was up this way.
Me and my friends used to play out here. Dave, Jane, Emily, Tom. Emily, Dave, Jane. I miss them so much.
Ooh, Pinwheel. Oh, so many things to discover. All right, the sign for the inn had... Yep. Okay, here it is. X, O, X. X in the middle. O, O. Okay. And there's marks underneath of it. Okay, N. Okay. So that was back this way. So we got X. X, O, X. X. O.
Then it's...
O.
How could you not remember you were cooking? You could have burnt the house down.
A paintbrush? I've got a paintbrush. Well, I'm going to set it down there for now till I can figure out what to do with it.
It's the little things at first. The things that were already easy to forget.
This hall used to be filled with the sound of children laughing and playing. Innocence is such a fragile thing. I think in a way, we all end up back where we started in our minds, after enough time has passed. Anyway, something is showing on my side, though it's not quite visible yet.
Huh. The Knocker is a good book. My favorite part was when they thought it was the Knocker, but it really was their brother. It was scary but exciting. Huh. Oh, there's another. Take that, and I'll put it over here with the others in case we need them. How many ribbons do we have? We're missing 3 more ribbons in Pinwheel Village. Okay, back in we go.
I used to love art lessons.
Paintbrush. No, nothing? Well, poop. Oh, desk's open. Ah, paper. I don't want to be sat in geography lessons learning about places I'll never visit. I want to go there now, leave. I want to jump on one of the ships in the night and visit America. Oh, I see. Detention list. No one we're familiar with. Okay. So this room. More desks. Oh, go. Spellings. Huh.
Lost car keys. Or forgetting how to use the front door.
Don't know what the missing word is. Or what the book of the week is. Let's see here. Oh, spelling cup. Teacup is S. After teacup is S. So we know S is one of the letters.
Oh, I did that. Yeah, it was, Oh. Oh, look, a boat.
ship? All we know is it starts with an S. Maybe the teacher has a key. No such luck. Alright, what's back here? The grumpy knocker. This knocker thing. Don't know what it means. What does it mean? Well, that didn't help me. We still never found that piano tuner. We're still missing 3 of these memory pieces, and I think I've been all around here. This one's a good deal tougher. Keep an eye out for red ribbons, and if you see any, call them out. Cinema. Maybe there's something in the movie theater. Seems like a place would have at least a projector. Huh. Of course it's locked. Ah, here it is. Now we can actually tune that. What did that... I heard something activate. What activated? What activated? Something went click. Something went click. Paper. Involuntary emotions, thick and dense, flow through me as my tuner draws close to the metal lifeline encased within the body of the piano. Waves of beauty rising high and plummeting low illuminate me in a way that nature never allowed. I hone each of them till they are in tune and just right for her. I cannot see her, for that is the way it has always been, my blindness preventing me from that joy. My only distraction is that intolerable church bell ringing out, disrupting the smooth lines of the piano's tune with harsh metallic edges that dull her beauty. And somebody really liked doing in pianos. Doing in pianos. Well, let's go back up to the bell tower and see if that did anything. Huh? No. Oh, we have a rope. Why can't I pull the rope? Can I... Well, alrighty then. The bell, it says, is G sharp. Ah. I see. So we got one bell rope. Well, I don't know how to restore more of those. Let's see here. Can I get in through here? It looks like the, oh, that's the schoolroom. Ah, memory. Ooh, the lighthouse.
If this restoration procedure fails, my medical career is over. The last 3 years wasted on a false hope. There'd be nothing to show for it, and above all, I feel like I would have let you down as well as myself. You know, you really do remind me of my sister. I'd like to think that if you make it through this, that we might still keep in touch, Thomas. Would that be all right?
I don't know. I'll be right back. And we are back. So, fiery. Let's see, we have 2 more ribbons to find. Well, I'm not going back into the church. I think we found...
At least we don't have to go all the way up there.
Huh. What else do we have around here? That was the school. Let's take a look at that word. Stamp, purse. Maybe these are giving us clues. It's not Spain, is it? Nope. I should have been so lucky. I don't even know what the book of the week is. What we have over here, that's a detention list. Wait. The Knocker. I wonder if it's the book is The Knocker. No. What's this book called? The Grumpy Knocker. Anything? Nope, nothing. Alright. Well, I gave it that try. One part restored. One part restored. Oh, I think I need like one more part. Oh.
Can we have a go on the rope swing?
That was a clank. Wait a minute. Was that the church bell? Huh. Pinwheel hit by worst floods in 50 years. Dozens of homes and businesses destroyed as torrential floods hit Pinwheel. Pinwheel Harbor was evacuated today as torrential rains and abnormally high tides engulfed the small coastal village, bursting the stone banks of the harbor. Early this morning, troops and council workers were brought in to begin clearing up the devastation that has wrought havoc on the once peaceful village. Many of the villagers were left homeless and jobless until emergency work could begin. Most of the village is currently left without gas, water, or electricity, and many of the harbor boats have been washed out to sea, placing the valuable and local fishing industry here on hiatus. Oh, memory. Aha.
We're getting near to completion, Thomas. This is the closest we've ever been to success. I'm beginning to get nervous. What if this doesn't work? Oh, please, for God's sake, be careful. I don't think I can stand you experiencing another relapse again.
Again? How many times have I experienced relapse? Well, there's the last ribbon. So we know we have to get over and down. Can't go that way. We can go this way. Is there a staircase down? There is. Well, to here at least. Can I jump? Yump! Yump! Won't let me down that way. Okay. Nope, no way to operate that. Alright. How do I go down? Aha! Uh-huh.
What lies on the other side is for you now and for you alone. I'll be watching, guiding. You're ready for this, and this is difficult for me to say, but I'm so proud of who you've become. No, I'm so proud of who you are.
Well, I guess that means we head back. And the new area is unlocked for us. Here we go.
Restorer, I need to make this absolutely clear. If you leave and go to the final memory now, there's no coming back. So if there's anything you think you've missed or want to explore further, I suggest you do it now.
Well, I'm ready. Let's go. I know I didn't get all the projectors, but hey, what are you going to do? I'm not a completionist. Oh. Oh. This one is particularly dark. Lots of stuff put into a chest. Oh. The only way to go is down. Let me try that again. What is going on here? I'm not going outside yet. The rest of the house looks barren. Nope, nothing with the fruits or vegetables. Okay. Guess. Ain't nothing with the TV. I guess we have to go outside. What am I missing? Things were disappearing. Huh. think that's it for this memory.
I think... Oh, we're back here. I thought that would have been it, but... Just 1 second. What the hell is going on? Yes, that's it. Not what I expected, if I'm honest, but the final hurdle hasn't yet been crossed. To think it was here all along in your case. But the... Actually, nothing to worry about there. Now, place your artifact, and let's do what we came here to do. Accept who you are.
Who I am? Who am I?
Wait, this isn't right. I don't understand.
Is this normal? This isn't normal.
Wait! You need to listen! I know this will be difficult, but this has always been who you are!
What the What is going on?
Everything you see, don't you recognize these beautiful items that you found? You need to accept who you are. I'm not your enemy, Thomas. I'm trying to help you. The things we touch in life stay with us. Although broken and fragmented, it's important that you fight. You need to let go of this dream world.
I need to. I thought I was helping Jean. What the? Oh. What?
You need to hold on to her. You need to hold on to your memories. That's all that you have left. You need to fight this illness. I'm just a manifestation, a reinterpretation of someone who's actually trying to help you. Please, it's time.
What the? Time for what? Who's being helped here?
She's waiting for you up there. Jean, at the top. At the light, where the answers you seek are waiting for you. Go! Go now!
Okay, I'm going. What the?
Hello, Thomas. I guess the last question to answer is, how do I fit into all of this? In your memories and in your mind?
Duh.
All your friends from the neighborhood were here. This was the happiest day of your life. It doesn't affect everyone in the same way. He was never violent to either of you. but the soul can be crushed in other ways, and he emotionally drained you both. Too much, too young, too soon. I wanted you to come and live with us across the road, somewhere I knew you'd be safe. I was at your birthday party, Thomas. Sat there in the garden, you remember? You noticed me and bought me a piece of cake. Always caring.
What?
This was a normal family home once. You know that to be true. Take this birthday when you were a young boy. You were happy. A normal, happy family, together at home, living a normal, happy life. Or so a photograph would tell you from a glance. He was rotting from the inside. He was drowning from the poison in his belly.
So I'm
It's
the
only
boy in
then
his
the
house.
inevitable had reared its ugly head that he realized that he loved you, even if he never really showed it.
My father was the alcoholic.
They did care about you though, Thomas. Remember your 5th birthday party? She spent hours wrapping your presents and baking your cake. You watched her as she prepared everything. You were so excited. You knew she loved you. In fact, you never questioned that at all. These memories aren't happy, Thomas, but they are important. They shaped you into who you are today. They made you human. I also saw your mother leave that night, watching through my curtains as she drove away. I could always see your home and everything that happened inside. You could only think of one place that you might be safe, and it wasn't with them. He was always unaware, without a care in the world, lost in his own misery, unable to care for you. Night after night, week after week, month after month.
I guess I have to go upstairs now.
You felt that running away was the best thing to do. You didn't know who was taking you away or where. A lost soul in a sea of uncertainty. Frightened and scared. You know, you always were a wonderful artist. Yet, these memories are all yours. Every one an experience from your life. Some of them we were together and others only you experienced.
I'm the
Lost
artist.
in your own illness, your mind fought to save as much as it possibly could by creating this confused world of fantasy and reality. These core memories from your childhood, they made you who you are today, traumatic as they are. But it truly was the only way that you could understand who you are as an individual. You're being treated with validation therapy, and you're struggling to feel alive. Sat in that leather chair, in that care home, day in, day out. I don't know why, but I decided to follow you. I grabbed my coat and I sneaked out the back door to head to the lighthouse too. I held your hand as we both hid by the old lighthouse. You told me to leave you alone, but I stayed, and I held your lamp for you.
My
waiting for them
lamp.
to come to take you away, to the orphanage.
That was my artifact, the lamp.
That was the last time I saw you for a very long time. But it wasn't the last time I held your hand. I always wanted to find you, and I did. I did find you. All those years later. It's time we face this.
Oh.
Please, Thomas, sit down.
Okay. Uh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. What the?
Mr. Fletcher? Mr. Fletcher? Thomas? Hello, it's me, Dr. Edmonds. You want me to sit? Okay, let me just grab a chair. I've brought 2 of your favourite things today. Sorry, what was that, Thomas? Oh, of course I'll hold your hand. Would you like to see what I've brought you? Let's look at this one first. I think it'll mean a lot to you. Oh, Thomas. Oh, let me wipe those tears. Does this lamp mean something? Of course. Of course you can. Here. Did your father give you this lamp, Thomas? Is that why it's important to you?
The lamp.
Let me get closer, Thomas. I can't quite hear you.
That's not why it's important.
Why is it so important?
Because my wife, she kept it for me for all those years when I was taken away from here.
From Pinwheel?
Yes, yes. But she, where is she? I want to see her.
Thomas, when did you last see Jean?
I saw her. I'm sure.
Well, you've done very well today, Thomas. I do have another item for you, though. I think this will help you remember. I mean, I hope it will.
Oh my, I haven't seen it.
Would you like me to wind it up for you? Okay, here it goes.
This is so beautiful. I wish Jean was here to listen. I wish she didn't have to go so soon.
Oh, Thomas. Let's listen together then, shall we?
Wow. Oh. Wow. Well, obviously I don't think I got the best ending. But there you go. That was Ether 1. A very sad game, to be sure, but one that I felt was very interesting. I definitely enjoyed playing it. So, if you want to play through this game, it is available on Steam. Discover all the secrets that I did not, all the projectors that I could have put together but didn't and missed out on. I'm sure there's a better ending, but I hope that you are able to find it. So again, this has been Ether 1. You've been watching Smitty Streams. Have a good night. Bye-bye.